No, take the time you need.
Okay, let's get it. We're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hi, besties, and welcome back to another episode of Luni Tunes. And this episode is actually pretty special because it's kind of a it is a collaboration with Beit Collective.
Wherever the camera is, yes.
This is your camera.
This is the camera. Okay, hi guys. This is Jad. I'm Jad, creator of albate. And yeah, hi Luni Tunes. Hi Luna.
Hi, Albate. Hi, Jad. So basically, guys, this episode, so we finished season 1, obviously, and we're starting season 2 really quick. But I thought it would be cool to insert an episode in between,
Special edition.
Yeah,
A
special edition. Exactly, like a bonus to give you something, to do while you wait for season 2. And what better way to do it than a collaboration with
That's
another
true.
creative?
That's true.
So, Jad,
Shuruna.
introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Jad. I'm the creator of albate. I've known Luna for a couple of years. We went to high school together. So, do you want to tell them what this podcast is kind of about?
Okay, so I don't want to I never label it,
Okay.
but we are going to talk about how traumatized we are from high
Yeah.
school and how traumatizing that entire experience was. And being in Shweifat, I feel like we both went there, obviously. And I feel like it's such a unique experience that only certain people can relate to.
Links people as well.
Yeah.
Links people together. So,
Exactly. It links people together. It's like a trauma bond.
It is a trauma
100%.
bond. 100%. But yeah.
Yeah, so if you are a fellow Shweifati, no matter where you are in the world, you're gonna enjoy this episode, I feel like.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah.
But people are gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, oh, why just Shweifatis? We want an episode for all of us. But that's where you guys are wrong. We're gonna talk about Shweifatis mostly and our experience, but we may talk about things that any high schooler could relate to, whether you're a high schooler now or you were a high schooler one of the days ago. You will still relate because I feel like, especially if you're in the UAE, you will relate.
That's true.
Because these experiences are niche to kids that went to high school in the UAE.
And grew up the way
Yeah.
that we did, I guess. And yeah, I think it's pretty much that. And yeah.
Okay. So, I want to know, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Tell me.
how much did you hate Shweifat?
So this is going to be what it's about that.
I'm going to start very strong.
No, look, I'll be really honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, and I'll give you my answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, I can give you a 5 because it's like a love-hate relationship, صراحة.
Okay.
It's exposed me to a lot of things, good and bad. Maybe bad, like the system itself, but good, I think the relationships you make
Okay.
in school. Some of them can go to yes. And, but some of them are actually good people and they last a long time,
Yeah.
that's why it's a 5, I think. So, into it,
Okay.
what's it on the scale for you?
I hate it. Extreme utter hate. I feel like if hate, the most hate is starting from 1,
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a 2 for
Okay.
me because I didn't get the experience. So we went to Shweifat Abu Dhabi, guys, by the
Together,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. By the way, also, Jad is younger than me.
Yeah, I was 2 years younger than Luna.
Yeah. You're making me feel old
No,
now.
عادي, bro. It's fine. We're both just two creatives. That's the point.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but to me, Shweifat, the kids that were there, I feel like were very different from me. I always felt like I was an outcast, you could say, because maybe I'm a creative, because I think in
Yeah.
other ways, because
I
I was
agree.
way more open, not open, but more emotionally intelligent than half the people I went to school with.
Fair.
And I felt like I just didn't fit in. I never felt like I fit in. So, yeah. I hated it. It was so bad. Traumatizing.
So a 2, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fair. So what do you think, now that we've graduated, خلاص, this is in the past and everything, but what do you think is something that it's taught you, I guess? Like the experience at high school, everything you've gone through, what's one thing you've taken away from it?
Am I Looney Tunes or is he?
We're in Luni Tunes seat today, guys.
No, this is the Looney Tunes seat.
بنبدل؟
Yeah.
بنبدل؟
You are gonna see us switch actually on his channel, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna
I've
be
never
fun.
not sat here like ever, so it's gonna be
It's
like
gonna be a fun one.
uncomfortably sitting.
I'm in the hot seat right now, bro.
Yeah, you're in the hot seat now.
Exactly.
It taught me to not give.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that it taught me, and know, okay, like yeah, these people are gonna talk shit about me. They're gonna judge me. They're gonna judge who I'm friends with. But why should I give a fuck? Because giving a fuck is what drained my high school experience. Like, oh, like I'm hanging out with this person outside school, and that person is not really a good person. I wonder what they're saying, and it's like
You cared more about what people thought than what you thought.
100%.
Yeah.
And I always thought because I didn't fit in, I was trying so hard to fit in, especially be friends with that group of people.
Yeah.
I think in each grade in our school we had that group.
And yeah, we're gonna talk about that group.
We're gonna talk about that group.
It's not talking shit, it's just analyzing facts in high school that every single one goes through, I guess. And yeah, no, but it's pretty much that. It's like
Yeah.
there's different dynamics in high school, in my opinion. And sometimes you fall into a certain category by someone that, I don't know, like it just doesn't make sense because who decides
Exactly.
that person is with us, that person is with us. That's something that we also want to talk about. So yeah.
But weren't you part of that group in your grade though? Yeah.
I was, but I can tell you it was also, it's something that comes with a lot of like, there's a lot within it as well. We're not talking shit about anyone here today, but we're talking
He is
overall.
making sure to highlight that, guys. Not
I'm
talking
making it
shit.
clear to everyone watching, and I hope this is clickbait enough for people to watch.
Yeah.
Because high school, please.
It's gonna be clickbait for all the people that are no longer friends with us.
That's true.
صراحة, they're gonna be the first ones that are gonna be like, click.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
That was a shady, that's true.
Always.
To who?
صراحة ما فينا أقول. I
Fine.
can't. بس it's
But you'll tell me later.
بعدين in the car
Okay.
right back.
I'm dying to know.
We will talk about that. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What else
But
do you want to ask me?
Yeah, you're right. إنه يعني how come? Like who gets to decide you're
Yeah.
part of that group? Who's cool? Who's not? Who's like popular? Honestly, you know what we should talk about?
Sure.
How our school specifically, and I think this is niche to Shwaifat Abu Dhabi. We were in High School Musical. Don't you agree?
High School Traumatical. That's how I
High School Traumatical. Highlight that, Ahmad.
remove it. Remove the musical, bro. No, please. ما في musical.
Literally, I wish there was a musical out of it, but there was.
بس I'll tell you something. نحن عشنا كأننا ب High School Musical.
Right?
Because we فتنا بجو الwesterns وفتنا بجو a lot of things that we were exposed to as kids that we shouldn't have been to, like exposed to. That's what I can
100%.
tell you. نحن, by the way, we're not people that are like, we're talking about straight up facts with our experiences.
Yeah.
So nothing we say here, it doesn't have to be everyone's experience.
Yeah.
But speaking out of our experiences, we grew up in a certain way that led us to be exposed to a lot of things. And you know this.
Yeah.
I know this. People that went to school as well know this. Like, whether it was like so many things.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether it was smoking, whether it was drinking, whether it was getting into relationships too quick with people.
Oh,
It was-
100%.
there was a lot of pressure as well. I guess from your friends, even from teachers. Like, even some teachers did have that, like, you know, oh, like, yeah, you need to grow up. Like, you know, you do feel that a lot. Like, it's a lot of pressure. It is.
Like it felt like, okay, like we're 12, 13, 14-year-olds, but everyone around us, like our friends, our teachers, our parents, were treating us as if we're 18, but we're not.
Yeah.
Like we were very, very young. And I feel like with dating, now that you've said it, but actually I want to talk about that. I
Yeah.
feel like our school, like I don't know a single person that didn't date. I'm so sorry. Like if you don't want your mom to watch this, yani, I don't know what to tell you. Like everyone dated and everyone dated each other and everyone was dating each other's friends and all of that. And like, what are we doing dating at that age? Like,
Yeah.
what do we know about that? Why were we doing that? Like, and I felt like if you were single and you didn't have as a girl, I don't know how your experience was, but for me, and no, if I didn't have like a guy in my life, or if I wasn't talking to someone, or if I didn't have a crush, or if a guy didn't have a crush on me, I'm like odd.
Yeah.
And no, how come? Like, why don't you have a guy? And I feel like most of my high school experience was like, am I not enough? Like, why do guys not like me? I need to get boys to try to get to like me. The guys in my grade, none of them liked me. Although, I'm pretty sure.
Their loss.
No,
There?
I'm pretty sure they did like me.
There was? You think?
100%. Oh my God.
100%. Yeah.
100%. That's because of the girls they were friends with. Let's say from that group, like, oh, they're not supposed to be talking to me because I'm like the weirdo, the whatever.
Yeah.
I just felt like our life was revolved around boys. كتير. Even in school, like how we do our hair. Should we put mascara on? Should we wear the kids' pants?
The pants, yes.
The uniform.
Oh my God, that's one. Yeah, we never mentioned this before, but that's so
Yeah.
true. Getting the kids, like I knew that girls used to get the kid size for their uniform. Ooh, now that I never knew any of this, like now that you're telling me all this,
I'm telling you the girls' secrets.
yeah, like you said, I don't know, I didn't know any of like all these deep topics as well, like because as a guy we never think of that.
Yeah.
No, it's never crossed my mind in any way that's how it was in school. Because نحنا, and okay, have good hair, have a good haircut from the barber, got a nice beard.
And that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, like I don't think it's ever been that deep for us as much as it was for you guys.
It was so deep for us. I feel like girls in our high school were constantly trying to over-sexualize themselves and sexualize themselves for these little boys. By the way, we're little boys and girls. Like, yani, it's fine if your pants are wide. Like, you don't need to...
Yeah. Have
Girls,
a certain figure for someone to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
They would get the kid-sized pants so they can appear more appealing. And they would spray certain perfumes even, by the way. It went down to the perfume. It went down to what color the hair tie on their hand is.
Damn.
What type of bracelet they're wearing, their watch. Like, is this a watch I could discuss with the guy that I like? Because you know how guys are into watches. Like, I've heard conversations and I've been in situations where, like, if anyone else heard them, you'd be like, what the fuck is a 14-year-old think? Like, why? How?
Yeah,
You know?
no, that is crazy. That is...
Yeah.
And it's a lot. Man, that's
It's
what I
a
was,
lot.
Because when احنا لأنه we've been exposed to so many things, especially in my opinion, is the beginning of social media. We grew up like when we were 10. Okay, 10. That was when Instagram started. Like we
Yeah.
had both sides of the spectrum. We felt that no technology life where it was just MySpace or like Facebook, like these على الكمبيوتر وهالقصص. That's what we started with, and look where we are now.
Exactly.
Like, and we grew up with every single social media, like Snap, Insta.
Ask FM.
I have Snap, like I have Ask FM.
Ask
oh my, Ask
FM.
FM.
That was
That's
was
trauma.
bullying FM. No,
That
literally.
was bullying FM because I was someone who had Ask FM too, and the amount of shit you receive from bullies, from people who were jealous of you, that now that you realize when you're grown, is insane. Like
Yeah.
it's insane, and no kid has to go through that.
Exactly.
I guess. But at the same time, you look at it in a way where it shapes me, it shapes you, it shaped us into who we are now.
100%.
So we did find the light at the end of the tunnel.
But see, that's the problem. We
Yeah.
found the light, and maybe a handful of people did.
Yeah.
But I fear that the majority of people we graduated high school with are still the same.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is another topic as well.
Yeah.
People that graduate high school that still haven't found themselves. I think that's how I can describe it.
Yeah.
And me and you haven't figured it all out.
100%.
No,
we're not like, oh, we are your gods, saints.
Exactly.
Like, no.
We're not.
We're still
But-
young, we're still exploring, but I feel like me and you have reached the level of emotional intelligence to
That's
know,
true.
like, that was
That's true.
But some people, until now, they're like, no, like, that was the right thing. Some of them still hide behind their friends.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're still friends with those people because you cannot make a genuine connection with anyone else because your whole high school life was stuck
Yeah.
to these people, and you're not broadening your horizons. Like,
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
And look, I think the way I can describe it for people, including myself for some time, is as a comfort zone.
exactly.
Because when you're in a comfort zone, who wants to leave?
So-
Nobody wants to leave a comfort zone. So when you exit that, it gives you the space to find who you are, in my opinion. Like, I feel like if we were still in the same repetitive, how can I explain it? The same people we always used to see, you won't grow. Because some of these friends that I have or had, they don't have the same goals I have now. That's one of the reasons. Another reason is they might not want the best for you. So why would you want to hold on to someone that doesn't want you to excel, to be amazing? The most simple thing is literally by just liking a video that you post. And whether it was on Luni Tunes, whether it was on albate, like, I think the bare minimum to show that you're supporting someone is follow, like, subscribe, especially when it comes to social media.
100%.
Because you see the video, and we know that you see the video.
You've probably seen it 100 times. You're refreshing, thinking it's gonna change. It's still the same video, babes.
The 1 million thing on your account.
Yeah.
Remember? Like, so these are things that you need to think about as well when you're friends with people. And do you really want that energy around you all the time? But sadly, some people don't grow out of it. Like, they خلص بيرتاحوا. They want to be in this space. They want to stay in it. And the problem is no matter where they go, they will still want to find this I don't want to say this bubble. And sometimes it could be great. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, some friends you make on the way are amazing. But kaman, I think you really need to find yourself first, and like, because now this is the age where we start to like branch out, do our own thing, and
we're adults also for the first time. And I feel like those people that you're talking about, I have the same in my grade. I feel like those people are not realizing that they're adults now.
Yeah.
Like, you are a whole adult. You're still acting the same way you were acting when you were 17, 16. It's inexcusable.
That's true.
You know? And I feel like our culture in our school specifically was very toxic, because I feel like bullying was so there, but everyone turned a blind side to it. Like, blind eye. Like,
that's true.
It's not there. Like, you see it happening, but like, oh no, it's not happening. Why the hell were we like that?
That is very true.
You know?
So when I joined Shweifat, I remember when I joined Shweifat in grade 7, bullying was there. I was bullied. I was the new kid. I remember that vividly. And it's hard. Like, it's hard to... sometimes some comments, they affect you. They affect 100%. How you think. They affect you in the long term. Like, there are some things that you grow out of, and they make you stronger. Like, they do. But I think, like, the bullying aspect is something that a lot of people need to understand is what affects anyone. You know, it builds تبني شخصية, it builds character, yes, but
it's not needed. Like,
no.
You can build character in so many different ways, and who are you to decide whose character you want to build? Because some bullies are like, oh, he's like a loser, let me give him something to like, let me traumatize him so he can become something. Maybe he didn't need to be traumatized to go through to be something in the future. Maybe he could be in his own way. So
I agree. Do you think people that bully are people who are jealous of that person? Is that...
Yes and no.
Why yes and why no?
I can tell you that because I'm not proud to say it, but I was a bully. Big time.
Okay.
But I used to be the one that was bullied first.
Because exactly. It's like you're taking revenge in a way. Yeah. So
in my perspective, like, when I'd bully out of anger, out of rage, out of you did this to me, look at what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna ruin your life. And I did. And I'm not...
She's not fully proud.
I'm not...
I hope not.
I'm not proud at all. No,
Fair.
like, because I know some of these girls are like scarred for life. And I know there's one specifically that even reached out to me a year ago and was like, Luna, like, I still don't forget what you did to me. And it hurts, you know, because I'm obviously not that person now. But what hurts more is that I wasn't even that person then. And no, I was just like raging on people because I had my own hurt without realizing how it might affect other people. So in my sense, it's not jealousy, but I have seen a lot of girls that bullied me. And I can tell you 1,000% jealousy. Like 1,000%.
Yeah. I think it's rage and it's jealousy.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. And that's
exactly.
the fuel, I guess, of bullying. And yeah.
I want to
It's a
know
fun-
about your
What do
your
you wanna-
story.
My story about what?
Yeah, like who bullied you?
My bullying?
Why were you bullied? Just because you're a new kid?
I was a new kid, and like back in high school I was very anxious. Like I was a very anxious kid, I could tell you. Heck, like when you're a new kid, you don't know anyone, and like you felt very comfortable with someone, and like it was hard to make friends. I think
100%.
that's why I was bullied, because I didn't have that group of friends that could protect you. You know what I mean? And then when you make those friends, خلاص, you know, these are your friends. They're your clique. They're people who have your back. And slowly you, يعني عم تبني شخصية, I guess. And yeah, I think just whenever you're a new kid anywhere, you feel that like, you know, everyone's looking at you like,
it's
who's
weird,
this?
yeah.
And everyone, like, when I first came to school, you know, I heard talk, you know, people were saying, you know, this guy, like, all the girls are liking him, all that and all that. I was like, you know, this is fuel to guys to bully the new kid.
Because they're insecure.
Exactly. It's insecurity, it's rage, it's like we were talking about it. It's a lot of things that it causes someone to bully.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah. And speaking about like groups and stuff, so I think when you're in high school, you are in a group.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is alone in high school. Hopefully. You know, some people you felt like you had an alone phase in high school.
100%.
In what way?
Like a completely alone way. Because by the time it was 11th grade, 12th grade, I just had like one friend. Like literally just one friend. I refused to associate with the people in my grade.
Yeah.
So when that friend is absent and is sick,
it was like you were alone.
I'm alone. 100%.
No, but let me tell you something. People that were with groups, maybe not necessarily me. I grew up relatively with a good group of friends. And some people might be in a group and will still feel alone.
Yeah.
You know, maybe this has happened to me throughout the years. Maybe not in high school, but throughout the years you feel like you're alone, but you're in a group. So that does happen even within a group.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I feel that. Like,
you know?
it's when you start suddenly getting this like self-awareness of the people that are with you in this room, you don't relate to them anymore.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like when you graduate, you are exposed to so much. So much. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the people that you were with as well. And slowly, these groups become 3 people, become 2 people, become like... And it really becomes you.
Yeah.
And I do believe it becomes you because once you start building yourself, and you will find people on your way. Like how we didn't talk much in high school, you know, and we got into contact because we both have creative endeavors with what we're doing now, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that was the way that we connected, and like بفهمك وبتفهمي, like there's a lot of experiences that we've gone through as well that like makes it work.
I was the new kid. You were the new kid. We were in the same school. There's a lot of places where we relate, and creatively we relate. So yeah, exactly. I agree. You know, you might not necessarily have the same friends since day one.
And we didn't have maybe the same experience in high school.
Oh, 100% we did not.
But still, like you're not gonna just be friends with who you made in high, like
100%.
Not who you made in high school, but the type of people you made in high school.
Exactly.
You need to
branch out,
exit your comfort zone. That's how I can tell you. But yeah,
I feel like for me, like I got the high school experience per se in uni.
Yeah,
because in uni I was in that group. I was in that big loud group that everyone knew.
30 people is crazy.
Yeah, we were a lot. Like we were so many, and like throughout the years we'd keep becoming less, or we joined this group and then that group, but like everyone knew who Luna al-Mallah was in AUS until now.
Yes, Luni Tunes now.
Luni Tunes. Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like that was so satisfying because in high school I was like not seen. I was like known, like everyone knows who I am because I had a lot of friends outside school. By the way, I was more friends with the kids younger than my grade. But يعني people knew who I was because also I was very loud on social media.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I remember.
always.
I think we had each other on social media, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never, like,
Exactly.
yeah, it was like you were 2 years older as well. It's like
You're
older,
elder.
the older grades,
old
bro.
kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was so satisfying in uni when I was like, oh, like,
Feel like
I'm-
you had your moment.
I had my moment. I had my spotlight, but there's so much that comes with that at the same
Diamond.
time.
And it's the same
Yeah.
thing. Like when you had your moment in high school, there was also a lot that went down.
100%.
You know?
Yeah.
What the hell your grade was? Coming from someone who's looked at it from the outside, I've never noticed that. And even now, like when I look at my grade, I don't know if I can say the same. And when yes, we had that, but I don't know if it was that much. Like
No, not as much as us.
you think so? Because a lot of I don't know, a lot of the girls that we had in our grade were pretty conservative as well. A lot of them. So I don't know if that played a role into them being more like
More quiet
more
about
calm,
it.
more calm about it, not something that was like the main focus, I guess. But yeah, damn.
I feel
didn't
like
know
for
that.
us, we definitely had a conservative group of girls, and those were the girls that I would find myself talking to. They'd be the sweeties, the cuties,
Yeah.
the ones. Okay, they're
Shout
not
out to
really
the
your
cuties.
friends. Shout out to the cuties. Like you're not really best friends with them. You wouldn't hang out with them, but like you say hi, whatever. But that group in my grade was not conservative. Every single girl and guy in that group was the complete opposite of conservative. So
Damn, yeah.
everyone else in the grade got affected because that's who we're looking at,
It's
right?
the influence.
Exactly.
Influence is a big thing.
So the influence
yeah.
that they had was bad. Like you'd hear stories that like when you're in it, you're like, that's normal, that's fine. But now as an adult, I'm looking at it, I'm like, no way that was normal. You're too young, like you're a baby, what are you doing?
I can't
You
think
know?
of anyone that's 14 now going through what we went through. Like,
Exactly.
it's crazy to think about لأنه عن جد we're kids. Like it's really crazy.
Whose
C'est la vie.
fault is it
C'est
then?
la vie.
Whose
Whose
fault
fault?
is it?
School? Is it school?
Maybe.
Should we say names?
Yes. Name drop now.
Name drops? No. We won't say names. Haram. But yeah.
I feel like honestly the reason why our school was the way it was, people were basically wild, drinking at 14, smoking at 12, all of that. House party this, house party that.
The Bateen party's
Oh,
up on that building.
Stop, because I used to be the organizer.
No way.
I swear
There's no way.
to God.
I've been to a couple parties there and
Why do you think I was shunned from Shweifat society of the cool kids? Because
my-
I was seen as this hashkal
she
girl.
went into the hashkal zone,
Yeah.
bro. There's like a thin line between I've been in the hashkal zone. Hashkal,
Really?
guys, not chamak. Hashkal.
Yeah, we're Abu
نحن
Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You were
hashkal.
a hashka? No, you
I had
were.
a phase, like
Really?
chillax.
Oh,
Like,
you used to go to chillax?
chillax at like 12.
No.
Whoever, if a kid is chillax doesn't exist, by the way.
I know.
FYI.
I
It
went to
doesn't
visit
exist.
the other day and I'm like, that's so sad.
See what I was telling you? The memories that you have growing up here, بيتدمروا. Like even if it's as stupid as chillax, that's like. But I have a lot of like, it's cute, funny memories as well there, like with my
Yeah.
friends.
And you
Like-
meet the weirdest people there.
Oh my god! And even our school. Our school, by the way, is to the ground. Yani there's no school. نحن, the building we went to in high school does not exist.
They demolished that.
Completely,
Rest
bro.
in peace.
They might build a mall instead.
No way. Really?
Well, I don't know what they're doing with it now, but I remember they had this in the talks for a long time. Like,
Damn.
بيدمروها, I don't know what. And
I think it should be a graveyard, honestly.
Trauma.
Trauma
Trauma
yard.
yard.
Like, come
Trauma
and
yard.
dump on the grounds of
Come and
Sabas.
dump. Yeah.
Oh my God. And our school
Literally.
was too, like, صراحة, like, it was old, rusty.
معفنة, but also lovely. I look at it like this. I don't know why.
Really?
Because
You find the beauty in the chaos.
Exactly. You find the beauty in the chaos. But also, other than that, it's like knowing that I had friends' parents who went to that school, it shows,
Oh, my dad went to it, by the way.
Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
The same one?
But he didn't graduate there.
Oh, okay.
But he did, I think, grade 7, 8, 9.
But
and
in the
then
same campus.
In the same campus.
Like, see, that's
Him
crazy.
and my uncle.
Yeah, like it's, there's a lot of history there too. Like, okay, it was a very old school. وكانت معفنة at some point. But it's just take you.
The smell of the green.
The
floor.
the rough one. Oh my god.
When it used to rain, oh my god, that's...
Yeah.
How
That
did we not
stench.
get diseases? Like, honestly.
Oh my god. But, we were talking about groups. And I think this is a very big topic we want to talk about. It's like the dynamics of a group. Because this is like the clickbait, I guess. In every group, okay, there's always a boys group and there's always a girls group. Okay?
And there's the mix.
There is the mix.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, they do mix at some point, yes. But yeah, like in that there's a lot within that dynamic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in your opinion, how do you describe it? That dynamic.
High School Musical.
That's
I
it?
can't, because High School Musical, I mean, those High School Musical, Camp Rock, all of these movies, like Disney, I feel like Shwayfatis are 100% Disney kids.
And most of us have watched Disney Kids growing up.
Yeah,
Literally. Like
we
I
are
know
Disney.
most of us watched Disney and yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have Nickelodeon kids in Shwayfat. I think we were Disney.
في Cartoon Network كمان شوي يعني.
شوي.
I see them. I see them around.
The boys, the smart boys,
Yes.
the nerds,
The
like
nerds.
Cartoon Network.
The nerds.
The nerds. I feel like, you know how in High School Musical there's Sharpay,
Yeah.
she's like mean, whatever, and then there's like Gabriella, like she's popular, but like she's also quiet, but like she's in the group, but she's not. And then there's the extras. I don't
Yeah.
even remember their name,
Yeah.
you know? So I feel like our school was like that. And we had a Sharpay. I feel like I was definitely a Sharpay, 100%. And I can name 10 other girls that were also Sharpays. But there were so many Gabriellas in our grade. Like so many.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in a way to describe them, there was like a queen bee, and there was
The wannabe queen bee, which low-key is a queen bee, but really isn't defined as queen bee, but is queen bee, which is Gabriella.
I'm lost. أنا ضعت. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So that's how you see it for girls.
Yeah.
And how do you
for
see it for guys?
Same.
Same thing. There's a Sharpay وفي Gabriella.
في Troy.
Oh yeah. طبعا
في
هيدا
Troy. But
Yeah.
let's call him Chad. So
Yeah.
the other day we were talking, and we feel like every single guy's like group has a Chad.
That's true.
What does that mean?
Having a Chad is, I think, in a way, looked at as like a leader. Someone that people are going to follow blindlessly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who follow blindlessly, like I was saying. And until this day, you still feel like they need to follow that person. But I'm not saying in specific a person. I'm saying in general, they still need to find someone to follow, which is wrong. Like I really think people need to really build themselves and become their own chads.
Yeah,
Because that's
their
what
own
everyone
follower.
wants. Everyone wants to be their own leader. And the reason why groups become less and less as you become older is because everyone starts to figure out their own way.
Their own Chad.
Then they become their own chad.
And they like realize that they weren't chads and they're following a chad, and then they're like, wait, can
Fuck,
be a
I
chad.
need to
Yeah,
be
I
a
wanna
child.
be a
Like I
chad.
need to build myself. I need to be strong and confident. Like all these things. And that's, I think, what people in high school, like when we're talking about a child, that's what they look at. You know, they want to be that.
100%.
And that's not a wrong thing. You are trying. But come in, you need to know every child also has a lot of
demons.
I can tell you. Because he or she won't feel that like they will require someone to kiss their ass. Because if there's no one kissing,
Then
they're
they
doing
lose their
something wrong.
chadness.
They're doing something
Yeah.
wrong. They need to create some sort of aura. You want to
They
call it
get,
aura?
I feel like, their confidence
Yeah,
from how many people are following them.
exactly.
You know, which is wrong. You should get your confidence within you. Like, you should already be secure. And I feel
Yeah.
like Chad's of... Guys, by the way, Chad is like the quarterback, let's say. Like, the main guy, you know? I don't know if we
A
explain.
Jad? A Chad?
Are you a Chad?
I'm a I don't. We need to ask people in school. I don't know. Am I?
Were you? Do you
Am I?
see yourself?
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
I feel like you,
anything.
Loki, were a Chad.
I was a Jad.
You were a Jad.
I was a Jad.
You
I
were
was
a
a Jad. Mish a Chad. No.
You had
they're
both.
close. They're close. I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
both. In the realm, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in the realm.
I see that in
Are you Sharpay, no? Mahi, that's the Sharpay.
100%. Like 100%.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, this is all yani. This is for fun. Don't
Yeah, by the
don't
way,
take anything
It's
personal.
banter,
It's banter.
if you will.
Cue the banter.
Literally.
You think people are gonna watch this? You
I
think
think every single Shwaifati in your grade, my grade, and the one in between is gonna watch this. Because first thing is they're gonna be like, what the are Jad and Luna doing
on a
together
podcast,
on
bro.
a podcast? Like,
We're
that's
on a podcast
interesting.
right now, yeah.
So since this is a collaboration, I
This
want to
is-
know more about your collaboration, Albate X Creatives. What is
Okay.
it?
So right now, what Albate X Creatives is I'm going up to creatives like yourself, like what we're doing right now, because this is a Looney Tunes episode, but I think this is sort of like a collaboration for Albate X Creatives.
100%.
Because you are a creative.
Yeah.
And every single person I've done an interview with was a creative. And this is part of the series of Albate, but it's not what Albate is. It's under the portfolio, yes. And I think the reason I'm doing this now is to create more connections with people that are creatives like me. And I love doing that. I love getting to know people. I love getting to know what they love doing. And them talking about it on my account is something I love. Because they're using a platform. I'm providing a platform.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm building a platform. So 3 birds, 1 stone. Which is good, which is
Nice.
cool.
It is really cool.
And yeah, I think that's what X Creatives is now. And I want to keep doing it until I reach a certain point where I don't want to, but I really want to keep doing it.
Okay.
But that's not what Albate is. There's a lot of other things Albate is and is going to be, hope God willing, inshallah.
So tell me about what Albate is,
You
minus
wanna
the
know more?
creative.
Minus the creatives.
Yeah.
In definition, Albate is a platform for Arab creatives. A lot of people are going to interpret it in different ways. So right now, you have the X Creatives, right? But in the future, there are other things that I want to do that provide sort of a community. Because I want to build a platform, yes, to showcase Arabs, to showcase their creativity, to showcase كل شيء that makes them special. You want to be special at the end of the day as
Yeah.
well. So that's what my platform is about. And to provide people with something to watch that interests them. Because you see a lot of social media. A lot of I scroll through, I don't give a But I think I'm building content for people who want, like some realism,
Yeah.
some rawness too. And that's what I want to start doing. Some raw content, some raw like emotions as well on camera. And yeah, I think right now Albate is a platform for people to join, to people to watch, and for people to follow.
I love
guess.
that.
Yeah.
You're basically
Thank you.
like building a bait for
Exactly.
for us, for Arabs, which is so
That's
cool.
what Albate is, guys. She just defined it. But yeah.
It's so cool. Honestly, like when I first saw it, I was like, I didn't really understand what was going on, but I did like understand the picture, like especially from your logo. By the way,
Yeah.
fun fact, Jad drew his own logo.
I
That's
did.
so cool.
The day I decided to name it Albate was the day I drew the logo. So it means a lot to me because I drew it on an iPad, which was really fun and cool to do. And yeah, it's a great logo.
It's such a nice logo.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it, but
Yeah.
We'll keep it later. We'll keep it for later.
Like the name and the logo, like I was like, okay, wait, is this like a hub for us? Like, is
It's a
this for us?
creative hub. Youth
Yeah.
hub. You remember Youth Hub?
Oh my god.
You know it
yes.
doesn't exist?
No way.
Wallah.
You just
made it
unlocked
like
a memory.
yeah. They made it like they made something for the government, from what I
Okay.
Which is Youth Hub was so fire.
Yeah.
It's so fun. I used to not study. I used to just go.
Just go and
just
like
go.
on the piano that was there for some reason.
In that cafe, there was always this one girl that used to come and sing.
Really?
I remember there was I don't know who she was. I forgot her name. But Diamond, she used to come and sing. But so حلو, like she has a good voice.
Nice.
She's like a friend of a friend's cousin. That's what I know. But نسيت اسمها. Maybe you should
Shout
come
out to you.
Maybe you come to creatives. You had a good
No,
voice.
yeah.
Bro. That would be fun.
Let's find her, guys.
Please.
Social media, this is the weapon we use.
نسيت اسمها. Like I forgot. She had like curly hair and stuff. Shout out to that.
Okay, help us find the girl with curly hair that used to sing with a really good voice in Youth Hub.
On the piano.
On
in
the piano?
cafe. I think like that area.
In the cafe
Yes.
area. Please.
Please. Fun.
Yeah, it's so ironic, by the way, what you said. You know, you want to build something like that's real with like authenticity and I don't know what, because like all social media is fake and you want albate to be like a kind of an escape for the realists, for the people that want to enjoy some true authentic talent. But isn't it ironic that it is on social media though?
That's true.
Right?
But I think because it's on social media, people can escape it for a bit.
Can escape social media through social media.
In a way, because it's not the reason I'm building it on social media is because of the reach it could
100%,
get.
yeah.
Because there's no other way. Like if you put it on a newspaper, is anyone gonna read it?
No.
Does anyone read newspapers
We're
these
in
days?
2025. Oh my God! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
We didn't say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think it would work anywhere else other than social media. Sadly, it's the only platform that you can use to really show people what you're doing now. Well, trust me, when I started albate, no one knew what I was doing. I myself had an idea, but I wasn't sure if that was the route I wanted to take. But I'm very happy with what it is now, because I think I've like narrowed it down a lot more. So which is nice.
You know what? I have a talking lemon for you.
Tell me.
Besties, we are entering our talking lemon segment. I love how it comes naturally to me sometimes. So I'm gonna give you the lemon.
This is the talking lemon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna get deep in a second.
What is?
My question.
It's gonna be deep.
It's gonna be deep.
Down. Okay.
Okay.
Talking lemon.
Are you ready?
If I only smoked. Yeah, we was trying to stop, but yeah.
Okay, my question is albate also somehow an escape for you in a way? And what are you escaping from?
Albate is an escape because I think what I can tell you what it's an escape from. So sometimes you don't know what you want to do in life. That's normal. A lot of people don't know. Like you enter a certain major in uni, let's say, and yeah, sometimes you just don't feel like you fit in. It's not. You don't feel creative. You don't feel that fuel that drives you somewhere. You know. And when I went to uni and when I studied, and I'm still studying at uni, I do enjoy what I'm doing, yes, but it doesn't give me the light to shine. And that's how albate was an escape.
Okay.
Because at the beginning, people thought it was a joke, and people still think it's a joke.
And does that bother you?
Doesn't bother me at all because people don't know what's coming. Inshallah, it comes. I hope it does. And I think that's the escape I can tell you. And no, I didn't want to go down that path and no, 9 to 5, something I'm regretting doing. That's why I took that escape route.
Okay.
To create something I want to do. Something that interests me. Music, art, culture, Luni Tunes, anything creative, anything that drives people to be different, I guess. Because yeah, everyone's different. Everyone is not one normal. No one is one normal straight line.
And do you feel
Pretty
like
much.
because you feel like not normal per se, you don't relate? Is that why?
مش not normal per se. I think it's more, I like things that some people might not. And not everyone's gonna like what you like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, build something you love, I guess, and work on something you love. Because once you do, it's not gonna be a job. Like what you told me about your friend who works crazy hours, but she's still doing something she loves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's really important to do something you love, and because you'll shine a lot.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so
thank you.
sweet. Yeah. I love that answer.
Thank
But I
you.
kind of really was trying to reach
Say
like a
bad?
hole.
Like a hole?
Can you give me the hole? You're not going to
No
give it
hole.
to me.
There's no hole, guys.
More.
She's digging deep.
I'm digging deep.
But see, I know that's what albate is. It's
Okay.
it's an escape, yes, but it's a good escape. It's not a bad one.
It's something you're passionate about.
It is. It took me a while, but I think this is what I'm really passionate about.
Okay. And by the way, that's amazing. Like a lot of people don't find it. Maybe they're in their 40s and they still
Yeah.
don't know.
And yeah, like sometimes
Yeah.
this might not be it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that does happen. But it's something I'm willing to work with because I do love doing it.
If you
So,
love it and it
yeah.
feels good doing it and it feels
Yeah.
good when you post and not like a hassle and it feels I mean you're connecting with people at the end of the day
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
beautiful because you might meet people that you would have never talked to on a normal average day but it's giving you like a that's also I relate with
An
you.
escape.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
with Looney Tunes, there's so many people that I interviewed, I talked to, whatever. I feel like without Looney Tunes, I would have never met those people. I would have never
Yeah.
heard those perspectives. So it's very nice and it's like connection.
Connections.
Ooey gooey.
Connections.
Connections. So besties, we are gonna enter our gaming segment and lighten the mood a little bit. So I want to play Would You Rather.
Sure. Let's play Would You Rather.
Escad edition.
Escad edition. High school edition. Sure, let's do it.
For the first time ever, guys, on Looney Tunes, Jad
I'm
is
gonna
gonna start.
start?
Yeah.
Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather get a weekend detention? Okay. Or get caught cheating in an exam in school? What would have been a better choice for
Get caught cheating.
you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Weekend was
It was
I've never gotten a weekend.
really?
Fun fact.
I've
yeah.
gotten it twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Damn. Isn't it like 4 hours? 4 hours?
On a Sunday.
That's great.
That's crazy. Imagine, guys,
crazy.
our school gave us detention on a weekend. Like, there's no school day. You come and you sit in a room for 4 hours doing nothing. Detention, jail.
Jail for 4 hours. Literally that.
No, literally jail. Okay.
Damn.
Would you rather have, like, your parents get a phone call from Mr. or Mr.
Mr. 100%. 100%, bro. Yeah, no, not bro. Imagine getting caught smoking in school.
Have you ever been caught smoking in school?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Very close. Very close. Nobody caught
I mean,
me.
okay, your turn.
Would you rather throw another bateen party or get caught smoking in school?
Get caught smoking in school.
The trauma
Of
from
course.
bateen, no way.
No
صح?
more bateen party.
No way.
That was traumatizing. Like the amount of, I think it is safer for both of our sakes to not mention what used to go on those parties, but it was danger. Like it was actual like
Danger.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
was
true.
really bad. Oh my god. Okay, I have a would you rather.
Sure.
So you were never part of Dabke.
No.
Okay. And this is
Dabke.
very niche to literally Shwayfat Abu Dhabi.
Shwayfatis.
Abu Dhabi,
Abu
that's
Dhabi?
it.
Yeah.
Would you rather be the only guy in Dabke in your grade and have all your friends make fun of you for it till the day you die, but you do it? Or
What's the other one? No, it sounds cool. I don't continue. I'm waiting to see.
okay, so you're the only guy and like with a bunch of grade and you do in our Dabke, by the way, it wasn't just Dabke, like we would perform sometimes.
You
Like,
did Dabke? You?
last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like grade 2. Okay. Fair.
Yeah. Also, by the way, the Dabke group was very much like the group. You know, if you're cool, you're in the Dabke group. If you're not, you're not in the
Really?
Yeah.
Dabke was very loser
For
for
girl.
me, صراحة.
Really?
No, I wanted
us,
to
it
join
was
Dabke grade
cool.
12, but we didn't do.
Yeah, you
Yeah. COVID. Hashtag COVID 2021.
haram.
Yeah. They didn't even throw for us a graduation.
I mean,
Grades-
I would have probably skipped out on that. Anyways,
think?
it was all fake. Like they were saying, we love each other, we are family, we are all in this together. I will miss you all. People were crying, hugging each other. I'm like,
We're all in this together.
no, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
No, we were not in this together. Okay, would you rather
Yeah.
be the only guy in Dabke and be made fun of, but you still have friends?
Yeah.
It's fine. Or
It's fine.
like you'll be made fun of, but you're still part of that group. Or would you rather be an absolute like loser, like no one knows you, no one knows anything about you, and you're friends with like the nerds, but like you're not in the Dabke group, so no one's like actively making fun of you, but you're not like seen, you know, like you're kind of
If you're asking this question to Jad now or Jad in high school?
both.
Okay. So I think Jad now would choose Dabke.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Jad in high school would choose to be with the nerds.
Like
Okay.
unseen.
Unseen.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so. But yeah.
You know, I thought it was gonna be the opposite. Like you were gonna give me an opposite answer.
Like unseen now? No. It's fine. Who gives
No, exactly.
gives a
Who
fuck.
gives a That shows you have confidence. You grew. You don't care.
I grew
You grew.
confidence. It's a process. It is always.
We're entering our shout out segment, besties, and I want you to give a shout out to a Shwaifati, a fellow Shwaifati that you genuinely like and you respect even to this day, and you wanna give them a shout out. You know, I appreciate you. type of
Yeah.
thing.
Shout out to my best friend Tala for actually always being there. And yeah, that's my shout out, I guess.
Period. Shout out to Tala. That's cute. You're
Yeah.
still very
We're going
good
to the
friends.
concert tomorrow together.
Oh, you're going together.
Which is
It's gonna
fun.
be so fun.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to discuss before we switch roles?
No, I think Mia
I
Mia.
think we covered everything, right?
Mia Mia.
Please, guys, يعني, don't get offended, but it's literally facts. And if you have another opinion and another experience, and you were part of Shwaifat or Shwaifat Abu Dhabi to be specific, don't be afraid to reach out to me or Albate to show yourself. Talk about your side to me. And if you are creative, talk to Jad. If you have, like, there's so many people, by the way, that are so talented in our school. Like, I knew a girl, I think 3 girls that used to play the guitar and they were really good at it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people coming out with cool ideas.
Yeah, there's
like, I
a
keep
lot.
seeing. So shout out to those people too.
Yeah, shout out to the people that actually burst the bubble and found out who they are and are
Yeah.
on the journey of finding themselves and are like their own chads.
Yeah. And everyone should. And yeah, hope you reach that. Really hope so.
Do you have a message for those people?
To reach their goals. Be
advice.
your own chads. Be your own jads. And yeah, I think that's pretty much.
Exactly. And if you
pretty
feel
much
like, my advice is, if you feel like, oh, like you're still insecure about the fact that, oh, what are people gonna say? What are your friends gonna say if you hang out with this person versus that person? I really think don't give. No, literally.
And for anyone in high school watching this, I don't know if anyone will. You know.
They will.
Hopefully anyone in high school.
Trust me.
ما في ناس تخرجوا still in high school and I'm giving it to you too يعني.
صح.
But you can always reach out. Like I know it's not easy to have someone who actually cares about you, but we all go through a lot of it. So it's nice when you have someone you can text, even if it's just albate or Luni Tunes.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
here
feel
for you.
like a lot of people, we might have never talked to them in high school before, and
That's true.
we might have never been friends, but
Yeah.
maybe if we meet now, we'd be great friends. Or people that used to bully you or you used to bully, like we all grew
Yeah,
from the people that graduated, of course.
that's
And
true.
like, honestly, don't hesitate to reach out. Like, really, why not? Let's see. Are you still a bitch or not?
Are we gonna become friends or not?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
All love. At
All
the end of
love.
the day, it is all love. And we're only saying this for you guys' sakes. And for you to, if you don't have self-awareness, maybe now that we talked about it, you're like, shit, that's me. I need to change. It's a good time to start. And it's
Yeah.
never too late to change, by the way, ever. So, yeah.
I agree. And yeah, find your own ways, guys.
Find your own ways, burst your bubble, lean into your creative self. I feel like everyone has some sort of creative side in them. Lean into that more. Lean into being a weirdo more, being an outcast more, because you don't know like what you're capable of until you burst the bubble of, okay, society thinks I should be this way, but I'm another way. Be the other way that you want to be and see what happens, because it
Yeah.
might surprise you that my life is so much better now. So yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, guys, this is the end of this collaborative special episode with Jad and Albate. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you're welcome for giving you a little special episode.
Edition, special bonus
Special
episode.
bonus episode between the seasons to keep you like entertained. We're not going, because a lot of people think we went somewhere. No, we're here, by the way. We're here. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, because I'm actually gonna take a very different approach with TikTok. Stay tuned. And yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on
Of course.
Luni Tunes.
Looney Tunes and Albate out.